Karma move speed synergy is so strong, and Bjergsen falling back on that Azir.
Your Emperor has returned. Azir once again here for the TSM mid laner. It's always fun seeing him a little bit back. I know there was the this or that you did with Kobe about whether or not you miss lane swaps or miss Azir. I don't really miss it, or I guess I do miss Azir a little bit. I think as long as he's played, you know, maybe 5% of the time, I think he's fun to see in small doses, and you get to see those big plays. Bjergsen we know is mechanically exceptionally competent, and I expect to see something pretty sexy out of him this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's put so many hours into his Azir. One thing that ends up happening with Azir, recently at least, is because he needs so long to turn into his power, you do see some slower games with Azir. But as far as this particular usage of it, it is an incredibly high damage late game pick, almost similar to what the Cassiopeia could bring, that can help you cut through a tank like Nautilus, so not a bad choice here by any means.
Absolutely agree. I think anytime you're playing one of these lethality-focused marksmen, especially the Jins and Varus of the world, where they just don't have the persistent damage you need.
Ivern, one of the things we mentioned, how the jungle became more difficult for many, except for Ivern.
Well, Darshan
Fight's getting a little bit dicey.
And he's gonna hook in. Here we go! Into the octagon. The damage is there. 300 HP versus 150. Cooldown's up in 8 seconds.
They both have flash.
Flash E. Hooked up in 5. And Sven Karen just goes, all right, we're cool. In the route when he went over towards the Krugs, but...
And he's been playing pretty aggressive, no flash.
Double root's gonna be there. Now, can he get the anchor down onto the wall? They're gonna try to body block it. It looks like Darshan doesn't have a way of doing so.
They get him.
Perfectly played. TSM remove the escape route. The attacks are there. Brushmaker for the auto attacks, and there's first blood coming through. Nicely done, Svenskar, making the thing happen.
And Darshan gonna lose that big wave as we see.
Things to the TSM top side. Worth pointing out, CLG doing famously in bot lane, up 10 minions right now, and Smithy, maybe not the most beautiful trade, but it's gonna get some meaningful damage. Shouldn't be in danger anymore.
Well, he's got a spell shield, so Smith might just turn for Afro.
He's gonna get the slow at the very least, and now point blank on Afro. Hook's gonna land. It's gonna be quite a bit of damage. All the CC they need, not even a chance to get away. Afro did not flash away from the point blank route, and that's 2-0 for TSM yet again. Smithy pushed out of the river by Bjergsen, who's himself up 5 minions, and TSM off to the same lead they had in game 2. He's framed for a second, popping and locking as you will. Looks for the big play, knocks him right back in. There's a shockwave. Here comes a CC chain, and it's gonna be a stun landing on a Bjergsen. Nothing else to do as the team runs for dear life. There's the quick flay back in, though. Biofrost wants to make this happen. More crowd control. Daisy goes down. Xfinity has something to say about the jungle choices. One casualty for TSM. Poor Daisy. Oh, flash play is gonna land. Spell shield, not gonna get him out of the box. Ignite is on, a few more autos to do a good exhaust, but Chodo can flash auto, not quite gonna find it. Actually flashed it down anyway, but Darshan is now with the teleport. Does have the hook, does not have the ulti though. Biofrost actually gonna dodge away from Q, but now where's he gonna go? There's no spells available. That means the shockwave turns into a double kill. Counterlogic Gaming finally on the board.
They end up not even getting the first turret, and now Hauntzer might go down.
They did get first turret. This was just a traded kill, but yes, it's going to be Smith. Oh, sorry, CLG gets first turret. Yeah. I misunderstood you. You're right. First turret, CLG. TSM got one answered, and of course that solo kill by Smithy means Counterlogic Gaming have tied up the gold within 300 players. And that's a hook on an Aframu. Into the root collar, into the flay. A quick shield from who he keeps him just barely alive, but not long enough. Redemption doesn't come down in time. Actually, it was Bio. No, it was. Sorry, yes, it was Svenskar's redemption. It turned red, and I was like, wait, Biofrost doesn't have one. Svenskar would have killed him even if Bjergsen didn't. Magic resist. Bjergsen will have to give some level of respect, but suddenly it's a 4-man mid lane push, and he's got to run pretty fast away from this one. They will pick off Daisy. Isolated makes that easy. More shots into Smithy. Pull the rest of the team in. Darshan here on the sides to reinforce. 4v4 is called off.
There's odd-numbered situations as well. Most good Azirs as well. Keep his soldier in their pocket in case someone comes for them so they can escape.
Shockwave and isolation. One more hit would kill him off, and he has to flash away, but that is double summoners down for Bjergsen. A great shockwave by Ahuhi, but does it turn into anything as that minion wave is basically gone.
Yeah, just trying to get as much damage on this turret as possible with the poke. Second time's a turn.
Not good for Xfinity. That's going to be the kill picked up. Hauntzer grabs it under the turret. Basically invincible, and TSM opened it up even farther. 3 turrets to 1, 4 kills to 3, 2,000 gold up. Back on the ground. All right, that was fun.
Well, They're gonna keep dancing here. Hunter's still looking for a flank. And there goes Darshan!
Shockwave on 3 of them! What a beautiful opening! Do they have the damage? Smithy push right back out, but the health bars are low. They're trying to pick him off, but Stixay actually falls to the tank. But 2 more turn back around. Wild Turtle gets a trade. It's a 2-for-2 death so far. 3-3 on the map. Darshan with the chase in. Finds the anchor toss. Wild Turtle can't quite get the kill, and it's a 3-2 lead. Make that... he can't get him, Monster! Turns away a bit early. CLG walked away with a +1 kill on this one. And can they find more on a Hanser? He is actually invincible.
He's a little tanky right now, and they no longer have an 80 carry, but that fight was about as perfect of an initiation as CLG could hope for as they get the 3-man Shockwave, and even with that, it's nearly a 3-for-3 as Hanser continues to try and be a nuisance.
Just somehow salvaging 2 kills out of the situation. They probably didn't deserve to get anything in there, but those 2 made big plays. Now the root is on. Who he gonna get? Grabs Shockwave, slows down Biofrost, but it's not gonna be enough. Bjergsen getting the kill credit on this one. TSM find another opening. Hanser just walking in for a flank.
Yeah, pretty straightforward play there, but it is started by the map pressure, and this is a pretty mean siege. When they have the Ivern Rush right if they want to fall back, makes it even harder to push up for, and with no Orion, it's an easy turret take.
No chance for the defense. Down that one goes. TSM stretches the gold lead 3,000 now this one. Bigger than it was before, absolutely. 4-1 in turret. CLG haven't been able to find a whole lot for themselves. Just that one team fight that only went +1. TSM now, second Mountain Drake, going to be great for closing out games. It means Baron can be opened up right now with Daisy tanking.
Daisy tanks. CLG can't see it is the biggest thing right here, so they would have to just jump in for a team fight, and they got to do it fast.
It's enough to pull TSM away. Here's the flank that was found. Darshan with a teleport. The frontliners there. Can they get the Shockwave? They got Wild Turtle. That's huge. Now how about the rest of this fight? Because Bjergsen is still alive. Bifrost low. Redemption buys some time, but Stixay once again is frontlining and loses his life. Bjergsen down to 200 HP. It's 2-for-1 so far in favor of CLG. Darshan does not have flash yet, but he can still catch Svenskeren, who's not that durable without his ultimate alive. And it's going to be, a nice dodge on the hook, and Hanser gets away with that one. Here they are against TSM in a game that is very clearly winnable. And you're seeing those glimmers of good plays. Those shockwaves are great. And now again, a hook comes in, but Darshan is tanky. Still hasn't broken through the shield. Smithy might be knocked up soon. And it focuses on to Daisy Svenskeren and dropped a bit low as well. Big shield comes out. Shockwave catches 2. Here comes the frontline damage up when Darshan's got to run away. He's running out pretty rapidly. Hanser can't let pick off the kill just yet as another shield comes through. Redemption puts even more health in, but CLG fights to kite back. Biofrost picked out by Hui, but look at the kills coming back around. Smithy getting a bit low. Over the wall comes Hanser. That could be another one picked off as he tries to take down. And look, the knockback out of Stixay. The damage is there. Bjergsen still staying alive. The 3 fights in a row with the 100 HP left on him, and Darshan just going to be picked off as well. A triple in for Wild Turtle, who stayed alive the whole way through. 4-for-1 TSM. That's going to be Baron again. Yeah,
and a solid front-to-back team fight there by TSM. The main turning point is when Hui went in to finish the kill onto Biofrost, but fell himself. That meant TSM had one true threat to worry about.
Now come the rotation to the mid lane, and TSM using this Baron buff for as much power as they can. Daisy just tanky in the front line. Even that's able to walk away after the shield's time out. TSM break one of the turrets.
And to call back to CLG Sears against C9 last week, CLG is showing these glimpses, but it's not going to show up in the standings unless they're actually able to close out these series. Take one game off C9. They've taken one game off TSM, but they can't get that second one. They would actually walk away from this at 1-4. It's a very discouraging start to the split.
It is discouraging. Again, you can argue strength of schedule. TSM and C9, maybe the 2 best teams in LCS right now, but still not pretty. Looking at a little bit more here in this one. They're going to catch up to Smithy. The hook's going to land. Beautiful by Biofrost, and a few more shots will do him in. Root Caller's going to get there yet again, and that's the final shot coming through. Wild Turtle picks off the CLG jungler. TSM hoping to improve to 4-1 with this match win. It looks like it's going to be likely. Darshan rooted again. Wild Turtle locking him in place. And another kill going to be in the works. There's that picked up. 2-0 so far. Hui running away, but not going to run fast enough. Turtle with yet another one picked up. That's 4 kills already, and Stixay alone inside the fountain isn't going to do enough. TSM will cement the comeback in the series. TSM improved to 4-1, and Hotshot GG is going to have a TSM logo on his face as TSM wins the match.
And they just walked through CLG in that final team fight.